You're not successful yet. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why. This is coming from someone who was in your shoes, lost, tried a bunch of different business models online, and really didn't see much success. Now, not only did I scale to 20K per month as a closer, but now I help others do the same. I've traveled the world, lived the laptop lifestyle that you want. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that because this video, I really want you to listen. Because this is advice that I wish I had when I started. So, take notes. Don't be one of those people that watches this video for the sake of watching it so you feel good about yourself. Take notes. And most importantly, implement. So, the first reason why you're not successful yet is because you're waiting for the right time. You're waiting for the right time. And the right time doesn't exist. You're waiting to have the confidence, to have the time, to have the money, so that you can do the work towards your goals. And then so that you can be the person who makes money from their laptop and travels the world. But that's backwards. That's like a fat person saying, I'm waiting to get in shape before I go into the gym. You'd look at them like they're crazy. Right? It's a very easy mindset to fall into. Right? It's have, then do, then be. But really, to be successful, you have to flip it. You have to be the person and then do the work that person does so that you can have everything that person has. This journey that you want to go on, it isn't about the information. It isn't about what you have to do. It's about who you need to become. We live in a world of information. All the information is out there. It is. My clients come to me not for the information. I mean, yeah, partly. They partly come for that to save them time, but they come for me to help them implement it so that they can become the person who achieves all the results. Right? Focus on becoming the person. The reason why you're waiting for the right time is because you're too focused on the what. Think about who you want to become. Really, when's the last time you wrote down on a piece of paper your dream character, your dream life? What is it that they do? And then think to yourself, the person that has that dream life, what do they do all day? Do you think that person just woke up one day and got it? Or do you think it's because they started? Do you think it's because they took risks? Do you think it's because they surrounded themselves and got into the right rooms with the right people? You need to ask yourself these questions. Really, just take the time. Pen and paper. What kind of life do you want to live? Because if you don't know what life you want to live, how are you going to get there? If you don't know the person you want to become, how are you going to become that person? You need to know this stuff, and you can. It's as simple as writing it down and spending a few minutes with your thoughts. So I urge you to do that. And then think about what that person does every day. You have decisions and choices you're making every day. Think about the choices they are making on a daily basis. You have to move like that person today. Right? So you want to be making 10K a month online. That person has the choice to either scroll their phone from the minute they get back home from work, a long day of work, till bed, or go to the gym. Learn new information, implement that information. Have interesting conversations with people ahead of you or in a similar mindset to you who have ambition, right? It's about becoming. There's no better way to become the person than to think to yourself, how would that person take action and make decisions? And then start taking decisions like that person. I don't know if I've said this analogy on here before. I say it, to my clients to remind them. A fat person is only fat because they make fat people decisions. It's not until they make the decisions of a fit and healthy person that they become fit and healthy. So, make the decisions of a fit and healthy person, and you will start to become fit and healthy. But replace that with your dream character and your new character that you want to become. Take decisions like that person, and you will become that person. And yes, it's going to take time. Everyone is out there selling you a fucking dream that you can make 10 grand in a week, a month. And you should, one, know better. But secondly, think to yourself, why you want that? You want the easy option. And this kind of takes me on to my second point, which is you're playing small. You're playing small because of fear. So much different kind of fear. What people think, and also just fear that it's not going to work. Those two things I see stop a lot of people. Firstly, people don't really care. They don't. People have enough shit to deal with in their own life. People don't care. And everyone who talks shit, if they do say anything, is purely projecting their own insecurities onto you. That's it. So stop giving a fuck about what people think. Do you think Steve Jobs cared about what people think before he started Apple? No. Do you think athletes, high-level athletes like LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Lionel Messi, cared what people think? No. They just went for it. And it's the same with everything. Shut out the noise. And on top of that, don't be scared to fail. Failing is a superpower. You will fail. You will. You're going to fall on your ass. You're going to fall flat on your face a lot of times. And that's normal. It is. But the most important thing is that you get back up and you go again. Because if you don't, nothing changes. So you need to get rid of that fear. Because realistically, right, you give it a go, like a proper attempt. You try your hardest to make money online through sales. You learn sales every day. Practice every day. And you really just work on finding the offers, right? Or use someone like me, you leverage my network. That's what my clients are doing, right? Get yourself in the rooms with the right people who can help you. You don't have to do it alone. You're choosing to do it alone, right? And you are way more likely to fail on your own. It's kind of funny. The people who are so scared of failing are also the ones who are most likely to do it alone. And if you do it alone, you're more likely to fail. It's quite ironic. So just focus on going, taking a step every day. You do not have to be this perfect person that is portrayed online. The monk mode, the 4 a.m. wake-ups, the distancing yourself from everyone, locking yourself in a room, everything. It's overdone. You can be a normal fucking person. Excuse my language, but you can be a normal human have a good time, have a cigarette from time to time, eat a cheat meal from time to time. You don't need to be this perfect human to achieve your goals. You don't. Because I tried doing that, because that's what I thought I needed to do, and it just left me being so unhappy. I was happiest when I just lived the life I want to live. And you're going to have some days where it's tough and you're not going to want to get out of bed. But you need to be disciplined. It's not easy. And again, that's why it's good to surround yourself with the right people to hold you accountable, because doing it on your own is so hard. So, don't be scared to fail, and don't be scared of what other people are going to think. Don't let that hold you back. Because, hey, worst case scenario, let's say you work 9-to-5 sales job, and let's say you're also at college at the same time, university. Right, so doing this as well, what is that going to do? What's arguably going to make you better at your 9-to-5 sales job? It is, because you're going to have better sales skills. Not only that, but it's going to allow you to succeed more in university, because you're going to look at things differently, firstly. And secondly, not only are you going to look at things differently, but you're going to be better off for it. Different experiences, different people. You're going to improve your socializing skills, because you're going to be speaking with strangers on a regular basis. But let's say you don't make it work, you don't make a cent online, but all you did was learn sales to a high level. That in itself puts you very far ahead. You're likely to get better jobs, job opportunities, you're going to make more money down the line. So it's not all for nothing. So what's the worst that happens? That. Oh, I go back to what my life was like before, and I actually have better opportunities than I did before. That is worst case scenario. Let's make it even worse. Let's say you lose all your money for some reason. Okay, you can live back with your parents, and I'm sure you have a friend that you can sleep on their couch while you sort shit out for a little while. But in the long term, you will be better off for it. You will be. You'll have a story. My business partner and I have a saying, do it for the story. We do shit for the story. Like the first time we met up with our clients, they planned a trip to go to Spain. A week before, we were like, should we surprise them? And we were like, yeah, we'll do it for the story. And we did, and we had a fucking amazing time. And it was so much fun. It was a week of fun. We played sports, we talked business, we had fun. And a lot of memories and everything. It was amazing. Right? Do it for the story. Right? The worst case scenario isn't that bad. Really, do not be worried. And failure is only failure if you stop. And people, who gives a fuck? They're dealing with their own shit. Who cares what they think? Focus on what you want to do. Do whatever you want to do and live the life you want to live, and you'll have a fucking fantastic life. If you focus too much on that, it's negative energy. Don't bring that into your life. If you can separate yourself from that, do it. Do it. Right? And the final thing, the reason why you're not successful yet, you're addicted to learning and not actually implementing. You're looking for the next tip or trick. You're looking for the silver bullet that's going to help you get to your goal in a second. It doesn't exist. You are looking and you are just learning and learning and learning. The videos, the books. Why? You have to implement the knowledge. It means nothing if you don't implement on it. So, just please implement. That's it. Like I said, write notes from this video. Like if you haven't already, go back, do it again. And implement it. And think to yourself about how far you could be if you just implement. That's all it is. Take action every day. And it's all about getting 1% better every day. The rule of compounding. And as long as you stay consistent and you beat the day before, you will be fine. Just focus on being better every day by day. And you remember, you're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. Don't let them affect you. That's key. I've had days where I've spent a lot of money and made no money, so I'm down 5K. And I've also had days where I've made 10. So with that in mind, I have a lot of ups and I have downs. But zooming out, it's an up. But I have to zoom out. Don't get stuck in the day-to-day. And just focus on getting better every day. That's all I do. Every day, getting better. And yeah, I have bad days. I do. It's life. I'm human. Everyone does. It's just not many people are going to talk about it. Okay? So, what are you going to do next? Are you going to choose to watch this and go to the next video? Or are you going to choose to implement? It's up to you. Hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, jump and build on the way down.